of Envoy joining us on the phone now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm sure people in the greater Phoenix area have seen your vehicles going around the area, helping those who need help, seniors and those with special health needs and so forth. But you have now teamed up with the American Cancer Society to offer a service I'm sure many people will appreciate. Tell us about that, please.
Sure. Thank you for inviting us to talk on your show. The Cancer Society has a program. It's called the Road to Recovery, where they provide transportation and lodging to any cancer patient that is qualified. And normally they rely on volunteers to do this. When they can't find volunteers, then they look for companies like ourselves to provide that service. So when they reached out to us earlier this year to be part of their program, we did a trial, and not only did they discover and we discovered that we can provide service that's 100 times better than anybody else, that we can save them between 20 to 25% on their expenditures. So that's how the relationship started with a pilot program in the January timeframe, and now we are the exclusive partner to the American Cancer Society Road to Recovery program.
Envoy America is the company. What are some of the special needs you've discovered that cancer patients have that others might not have? First of all, they might not be able to drive.
Absolutely. So besides not being able to drive, they want to go to the appointment on time. And if you're relying on a taxi or other means, they don't guarantee that if your appointment is at 10 o'clock and you call at 9 o'clock, there's no guarantee that they're going to be there at 9:15. So reserving in advance and knowing that a driver companion is going to be there on time is critical. Waiting for the patient at their appointment, so when they're done with their treatment, radiation, or their appointment, they can go home, is also critical to cancer patients. So our drivers, they stay with them the minute they're done with their radiation. They take them home.
You there, Casey?
I think we lost him.
We lost him. But again, a great thing that is going on here, and I want to give out some information on how people can find out more about Envoy America. Ken, that's the thing he was just telling. I thought that was amazing. The drivers go with you to an appointment, right? And so they're there, and comfort, whatever. I mean, some of these cancer patients don't have anyone to take them, right? There's no family here or whatever. And then they'll take them grocery shopping or do a few other things as well. And obviously, it's a great deal. And
Casey?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about this.
Good to have you back. Now, the cost to these cancer patients is what?
The Cancer Society is the one who's paying for the service. They pay us. So
Right.
There's no cost, but they have to be qualified by the Cancer Society. Now, if somebody calls us and they want to use our service, we tend to be about 15 to 25% less expensive than using a taxi or a ride-sharing service. But we do more, as I was describing, staying with them,
right,
doing multiple stops, helping along the way.
Yeah, I was saying you guys will take them, pick up their, whatever, if they've got a prescription somewhere, or maybe they want to go shopping, and you take them to the grocery store. I think that's great because a lot of these cancer patients, they don't have anyone here, right? They might be in another state, and their family or their kids are somewhere else, and they just don't have those people around, unfortunately, to help. And, you're not being hired to be a buddy per se, but for that moment, which can be difficult, they're there for you.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. So it's not just driving from point A to point B, but it's being there, assisting along the way, and being their companion.
All right, let me have you throw this out, Casey. Obviously, if you want to get information to call Envoy America, how would they do that? There's a website as well. But then also, how would they go about finding out if they fit the bill, if you will, for the American Cancer Society? Are they qualified to get the American Cancer Society to pay for their rides?
Sure. So our phone number is 602-687-6345. That's our local number. We also have an 800 number, 888-375-5888. As far as the American Cancer Society, they can call the local office, either in Phoenix or the main 800 number, and they go through the process to get vetted and qualified. And that's the process for the Cancer Society.
Great service you're offering. The CEO of Envoy America joining us this morning, Casey Kanan. Thank you very much for being here.
Great stuff you're doing, Casey.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us on your show. Take care. Bye-bye.
Check the traffic right now. Here is Monica Reed.
Guys, on the 202 westbound near Priest Drive, watch for an accident off right. Baseline and Kyrena.